Hey, I'm Sarah Gaither with Carolina Pottery. So I decided today I get asked lots and lots of questions. So I thought I'd take a minute and just answer some of your questions. One thing I get asked a lot is, how do I have mesh stop fraying? Unfortunately, the answer is you really can't. I've tried doing everything from burning the edges to using Scotch Guard, all sorts of things, and I can't come up with a solution. So really it's being gentle with your touch, trimming it up with scissors every now and then, and that's the best way to keep your mesh wreath from fraying. So another question I get asked is, what is that little thing you keep dipping your glue into? So this is called a glue pot. And so inside it just heats up, and then I use these little glue pellets, and these drop in, melt, and then I have something to dip into. Well, why in the world would I use a glue pen instead of using a glue gun? Well, both tools are instrumental in creating different types of crafts, but this gives you a much more specific area that you want to glue, but then this is able to cover more. Now, these come in a variety of sizes. So you have this small one, then they go to slightly bigger, and you can keep going up. I absolutely love my glue pan. So if you don't have one already, I definitely recommend using one. So what's your favorite tool when you're creating with crafts? My favorite tool are my scissors. So how do I make sure that my scissors stay sharp and cut my ribbon and not chew it all up? So one thing that you can do is you can actually take aluminum foil and very carefully run it up and down the sides of the edge of your scissors, and it'll help to sharpen it. That also works on a paper cutter. But again, be very careful. Wax paper is something you can try as well. So another question, how do you come up with all of these ideas? Well, the great thing at Carolina Pottery is we have wonderful buyers that find great merchandise for us to use. And I have a team of ladies and designers that are so fabulous and have the most creative ideas that they're always helping me and guiding me of great projects to bring to you. So what else do you do besides make wreaths and do-it-yourself projects all day? Well, that's a wonderful question. I also do a lot of merchandising in the stores. So I help to set up displays or Christmas placement, or where's this new hot product gonna go into the store. So I actually have a fabulous job at Carolina Pottery. So what do I like to do in my free time? Well, what free time? But I enjoy doing crafts, of course. I also have a fabulous best friend, Penny, who has 4 legs and blonde fur, and she is a Basset Hound and Labrador mix, who I just absolutely love. So some of the other things that I've been asked are, let's see, what kind of wire do you like using? They do have a fabric coated wire, or a covered wire, and versus one that's uncovered. I personally like the uncovered wire. Wire comes in several different gauges. You have 18, 22. I like the 22 gauge wire. For me, this just works the best. It has enough flexibility, doesn't hurt my hands. So that's something that I really like using. The other thing is, what is this floral tape? I don't understand. Why do I not just use Scotch tape? Well, floral tape is really neat because it's actually not very sticky. But as you wrap it around, it sticks to itself. And so it also, by being green in nature, it typically hides your stems and things when you stick it into your arrangement. Also, because I'm working quickly, you can see how easily it tears. Okay, so that is a great tool to always have with you, even if you're doing other DIY crafts. So why do you not like to measure? Well, math was not always my favorite subject, and so I found that measuring was a little bit too much like math for me. Also, I can never, as you may have noticed, I'm always searching for my scissors, I'm always searching for my pen, I'm always searching for my cutters. So I definitely don't want to search around for a measuring tape. So what I decided to do was figure out on me, because even though sometimes I might search for me, I'm typically there. So I measured on me. Okay, well, how long is each part, so that when I'm measuring, I need this much ribbon, or I need a yard of ribbon, or I need this, then I know exactly how much it is. So for me, this is about a foot. From here to my tips are about a yard. So it's just something that I can do and then know that, okay, I have enough for what I'm doing. That way I don't have to be searching and searching for that. So any other questions that you might have, feel free to ask them either on our Facebook page or our YouTube channel, and I'll be happy to answer them. Thanks so much for joining us today. I'm Sarah Gaither with Carolina Pottery.